Okay, the usual formalities are done with. The match starts, MC1. Oh yeah, bad start actually. The NPC called Toad blocked me, and I'm already facing like a 2-second deficit. That might not seem like much, but in Grand Prix on a simple track like this, every second counts, and the zoom start is everything. I didn't miss the zoom start in this case, but I kinda did miss the start because I slowed down after the collision with Toad. As you can see, I'm not really getting any closer. I should probably try more and better MBTs to get closer. At this stage I already need like a mushroom or a red shell to still get close, though those green shell shots are bullshit. Yeah, coins are not gonna cut it, and the first win is for Seb. He drove a 52 cleanly, and I think that was almost already impossible after that collision with Toad. Unless I had gotten like a star or a mushroom. You don't really get stars in Grand Prix though, in second. So Seb takes the first track thanks to driving cleanly and thanks to Toad in the first second of the race. And he's in good position to also get the second win. I missed the zoom start. I got pushed around by the NPCs, even so much that I spun out. And Seb picked up a red shell to boot. And currently I think I would already need a mushroom or a crash from Seb to catch up. Red shell, not making any mistakes yet. A red shell, he's out of red shell range. Well, he's maybe not out of red shell range. Not sure what happened there. Nice dodge though. Definitely a nice dodge. I am trying to stay behind him so his red shell won't home on me. Especially now that I'm itemless. What will I get? Green shell, it's not what I wanted. Well, I need to get ahead of him. Actually that was very nice play with his red shell, he was patient enough. Aha! However, Princess decided to interfere, and thanks to Princess I now have a victory as well. Seb did everything right, he fired his red shell at exactly the right moment, I couldn't dodge it, it was from a sideways angle. Maybe I should have waited a little bit longer to overtake him, but I was getting anxious. But yeah, Princess sniped him with that mini shroom. It was still dodgeable, but it was hard. So mini shroom is worse than red shell, that's confirmed. Okay, I got a zoom, and he didn't. On Ghost Valley 1, that means match over, pretty much, in Grand Prix. Like I said, if I fall in or something, of course, then he will be in the lead, but there's no excuse for falling in on Ghost Valley 1. Unless there's like a really bad leg spike or something. That's kind of the boring thing about Mario Kart Grand Prix, Super Mario Kart Grand Prix, that if one guy gets the zoom start and the other one doesn't, on a simple track, it's pretty much over. I still have to take it home, of course. It looks like I'll manage that this time. 2-1. Seb's opting out of the feather. Was all over anyway. Still, I would probably never do that. I would go for the feather just for training purpose. Especially since if you fail it, finishing in 5th or something doesn't punish you. It's all about the wins with the SNES Online tournaments format, not about the points. Okay, Bowser Castle 1 is kind of different. I mean, he hit the zoom start, I didn't, but that really doesn't mean it's over already. In this case, because there's some nice shortcut possibilities. However, if I keep on driving like this, it is actually a lost race. He has a significant lead, which he just decided to muck up with a... I think he hit a twomp sideways or something. Anyway, he fell in the lava, so I'm right behind him. Feather. I got what I wanted. Oof. Wow. Okay. That was a tricky spot. Maybe I shouldn't have tried it, because Seb could block me physically with his card. He nearly did. I'm not sure if he tried to, but he nearly did. And I just about escaped and finished the move. I'm really rediscovering how hard it is to dodge stuff on with the speed of NTSC on a Grand Prix. I was colliding with walls left, right and center there, but in the end that was enough. Also thanks to lava drowned by Seb. Okay, both guys get the zoom start, so this could be an interesting scenario. As you might notice, Seb's not doing any of the MBTs. That was a very wide corner of him. Maybe he's playing with a non-MBT pad, or maybe he doesn't trust MBTs online. Whatever is the case, he already moved out of red shell range by dropping those MBTs. That's a significant disadvantage on tracks like this one and the next one, CI1. On most tracks, MBT doesn't add too much online. It's not very reliable. Doesn't win that much. But on this one, it definitely wins, like, well, up to a second a lap. That win was never in doubt after lap 2, actually, 4-1. Okay, I'll skip to Shoko Island 1 in the video now, because I did a reset and we desynced. Yeah, okay. Shoko Island 1. Whoopsie! So missing the zoom start on the first track of the cup is very poor, so you have a really big window to do it. There's no excuse. And he gets a mushroom in the lead to boot, so that makes my mission even trickier, especially considering I get a red shell instead. On this track, missing the zoom start is one of the few tracks where it's not that bad, because you have so many comeback possibilities with the mushroom and the feather and everything. However, if your opponent actually gets a mushroom, then, well, you're probably out for the count. There's no way you will not win this. Well, maybe there is a way, but nah. He's in safe haven now. I tried a desperate green shell, but he was already too far away. 4-2. I got closer than I expected though, I'll say that. That's only because he didn't do the long boost. Or he didn't do it properly anyway. Again on this track, zoom start is everything. And I just missed it, so it's probably lights out. Oh, he almost messed it up with that feather. He did too much of a dodge. They are not really that hard to dodge, actually. Ah, yeah, well. Decided to go for the platform jump. Bad idea, I guess. Oh, and Koopa ate my shroom. Wow. Well, this went down the drain quickly, alright. Even if I get a feather now, it will be futile. Especially because Seb drove a clean race. I'll say that much. Meanwhile, I get to enjoy one lap of Disco Bowser. And enjoy is really not the right word, because on Ghost Valley 2, star driving is not that great, to say the least. And again, I missed the zoom and he didn't. He's driving pretty well too, by the way, so if he was driving like this against Scoop, then 19-1 was a really, really good result. Well, it was a really good result regardless, of course, but I mean, if he was driving like this against Scoop, then damn. I don't want to face Scoop just yet. I hit a patch of grass, I mean, which really screwed up my hairpin. I'm gonna need like 2 mushrooms. I'm not gonna need him getting mushrooms, that's for sure. It's the second time that happened that I got a mushroom in the Leaders Cup. Oh, let's see the wall skip. Yep, got it. Still behind, and I slowed down a bit. Okay, one more mushroom ought to do it. Red shell maybe, if he screws up a little bit. Screws up a little bit more. I was too eager. I should have fired it now. Look, he was dead in the water. Wow. Okay. I was too trigger happy with the red shell. And that cost me the victory. Because he was dead in the water the corner after. But I could not have known, of course. But still. 4-4. Pulled it back from 4-1 down. I gotta get more zoom start though. That's my mortal enemy in SMK multiplayer. There you go. Seb's having a very high zoom start rate this race. Oh, we got some Paradou dancing here. I face planted Seb into the wall, but I actually eventually also crashed. So right back at square one. I have a little bit of a lead, but it's not significant. Him getting the feather is more significant actually. He's going for the stop shortcut. Pulled ahead. Oh wow. Haha. Okay, that was dirty. I had that extra momentum and I shoved into him. And the momentum carried over to him and he overshot the aisle and drowned in the lava. I'm not gonna say that was completely intentional, it also wasn't completely unintentional. It worked out. And it probably will win me the race. Still gotta be careful with trolling bots. Seb's gonna need a feather. Will he get it? Nope, mushroom. Well, he already did have 1 feather this race. 2 would have been more than his fair share, if I may say so. He just got shroomed. Alright, second time in this race. This match, I mean. 5-4. He also got mini shroomed on Donor Plains 1, which directly cost him the victory. And this one he had already lost, so it wasn't that big of a deal. .54 going into MC3, it is still close. Seb's giving a pretty good fight up to this point. This is interesting. We're very close. It's like a double dance. I'm trying... yeah. Nope, he didn't fall for it. Good for him. The dance continues. Trying to pull away with MBTs. He has a mushroom though, so... he can probably repair the gap. Oh, I made a miss. Made a mockery of that corner. Can I get back to full speed now? This certainly is interesting. Again we collided before the zipper. He had his mushroom, I missed the items. He should have fired that green, I think. I was right in front of him. Again we collided. This is crazy. Nice race. Okay, keep our act together. I got a red shell, that's good. He cannot get past me. Oh wow, no. Ah fuck, I had to drive into that green shell. The green shell had to be there. If that was an intentional green shell at the exit spot of the MBT, then it was very well played. Not sure if it was. Seb's gonna have to say, gonna give the verdict for that one. 5-5. Maybe I should have waited with the red shell, but waiting in Grand Prix is usually not that surefire tactic actually. 5-5 anyway, it's a good fight so far. And a great race on MT3, definitely the best race of the match. Failing MBTs again. Cooper Beach 1. It's not my favorite track. The green was close enough. Seb sticking to the non-MBT water slides. Oh, saying that he just screwed one up. Well, that's my win. Most likely. Okay, considering he's second, he can fire the red shell backwards. He didn't go for it, so I'm safe. He should have though, if he wanted to still win this match, this race. Okay, I pull one away, 6-5. A gift from Seb with that drown in the dark water. Yep, confirmed. It is tricky that, like I'm riding though, it's tricky to dodge anything with the speed. So you're already driving on like a wire. There's a really small path that you can take with full speed, despite the tracks being kind of wide. But this one isn't even wide, look how thin the wire is. With this speed it's like you have to even let go of the gas to keep the corners. Oh wow, his jump was too late, so the long boost failed. Good for me, bad for him. Maybe the presence of the banana disturbed him, probably not though. I think it was just the timing of the move that went wrong. Oh, he needs a mushroom and he needs one he needs one right now. Red shell, no, it's over. Phew, 6-4. normally. I did a decent race. Safe. 7.5. Maybe I can set up a little buffer for to win this match. Clearly he's hitting a bit worse of a period, driving wise. His form is declining in this match. Let's put it that way. The momentum is down. Still hitting his zooms though. As I said that, he's pulling away with a great first lap on VL1, almost sub 10. Dodging all the ice blocks, that's not a given. I get a mushroom though. Oh, that boost failed. The long boost should bring me back. Yep, and he crashed, so right back at you, Seb. Feather, alright. I needed that feather there. Way too wide from that corner, but you got a banana, thankfully. Yeah, it's over. That was a close one. I was fearing a red shell or a shroom, that final item pickup for Seb, but he got a banana, so I was safe. 8.5. Nightmare start for me. There's no other way to put it. I got coined by the CPUs, I drowned in the lava. As a 23-second first lap. Meanwhile Seb is not exactly cruising either. He's still within sight even. And the match already turned around. I'm in the lead with a feather now. That's how quickly things can change on Bowser Castle 3. Let's go. Yeah, I made it. Ah, that's too bad. He actually had plenty of distance on that feather, but he just missed the track. Kinda important. And kinda too bad as well. It would have been a close fight still. But now I'm like a lap ahead. I'm hitting every wall on this track. It's like I'm doing an inspection. If all the wall pixels are programmed correctly. But doesn't matter, he's driving worse. Oh, Bowser Castle 3 is like impossible online though. Look at how many walls I'm hitting. Complete ragdoll. Nevertheless, 9.5. Ragdoll Castle 3. I must have rebounded from the wall like 20 times, maybe even more. Only one race away from match point, despite the fact that we were 5-5 on MC3 only 4 races ago. So I'm building a streak here. Let's see if I can keep it up. Or either I am building a streak or he's collapsing. Take a bit of both, as always. Oh wow, I made a mess of that red shell. Oh, that green wants me too. I'm still alive. Yeah, I decided to activate that star as a safety precaution. Did not want to get hit by his green. I'm pulling away now, especially because he crashed, so looks like that 10th win is sort of safe. He's not doing any MBTs. I really think he's playing with a non-MBT pad at this point. And even with that, the MBT in the second corner on MC4 should be possible. It's just a long slide. But he decides not to go for it. Instead he's Froome there. Alright. Pretty uneventful the last 3 laps. That's often the case on this track. Comeback opportunities are really sparse. In match race there at least are still defenders, but in Grand Prix, well, sometimes an NPC. But if you're not close, you can just take it easy and dodge them. 10-5. Let's see Special Cup. So now I'm at match point. And I'm already escaping at full speed. Not so much. I'm kind of out of red shell reach, so that makes me happy. And especially now, I'm not sure what happened there. He just went all the way in the water. Gets a mushroom though. That's his comeback. Oh! It's not his comeback. He failed it. Maybe it was because he was trolled by Princess a little bit. It's race over though. It's match over even. He needed that mushroom. And even then it would have still been close. Now it's just over. Oh, he got stuck on the wall again. I think he's jumping. Jumping on the water. It's a bad idea on Donor Plains 3. You just want to shroom and then let the bounce carry you across. So after MC3 he hasn't won any race. And he's even not in final lap yet. This has been a tragic race for him. Probably won't even get 7th. Yoshi's there to make sure of that. Yep, that was quite an affair for Sepp this race. And Yoshi even denies him the pleasure of the 7th place. I'm riding zoom status everything. I don't think he missed his zoom, no, did he? Just crashed. But still, yeah, a good start. Let's formulate differently. A good start in lap 1 is everything, because the moment you have to make a comeback in tightly packed CPU traffic, you can forget about it. Okay, that was a good enough long boost at least. His one almost worked towards the end, but nope, he drowned. Oh, big lag spike. Yeah, I'm fucked. Definitely fucked. There was no recovery possible there anymore. Oh, this race is laggy, man. Thankfully, I have such a safe lead that it doesn't matter. I think Seb got punished pretty badly by that last lag spike. 12.5. Oh wow! Very cool finish from Seb at least. The long boost submarine finish. Gotta love it. So probably 95 out of 100 times this will be a win for me. He didn't get the zoom thought I did. Let's not exaggerate. Coast Valley 3, things can still go wrong. Ooh, like that green. Oh wow, that recovery. I almost hit that green and I almost crashed because of the dodge after. Oh, I managed to crash in a lot less scary scenario. What just happened? I just completely gifted that race. I cannot stop crashing. So I did spoke before my turn. I did speak before my turn, let's use the right grammar. He had a mushroom, so even that crash won't hurt him probably. Nah. I completely collapsed there. I couldn't get back to full speed. It is kind of tricky to control the kart sometimes if you don't have full speed. It's a lot easier to control the kart at full speed, believe it or not, with this game. That said, the 150cc NTSC speed is so high that that statement almost doesn't hold anymore, but still does. Oh, he bananaed himself. Tried to be clever by blocking the gap between the ice cubes, but he hit an ice cube and smashed himself in the face. It's funny. Oh, well, I did a good job at dodging the green if I say so myself, but then the recovery after was always going to be problematic. Still in the race though. Let's keep it. Oh, Koopa, for fuck's sake. And Luigi throwing in a headbutt for good measure. Oh! Seb, dear. Wow. He just feathered into the dark water out of nowhere. I actually had 2 shrooms and I used them. No, I had 1 shroom. Let's not exaggerate. But I used the final 2 laps were great. But I would not have won, probably, if Seb didn't drown. I think he panicked a bit with the feather there. I can definitely see how it happened though. He just had a weird angle going into the final corner. Decided to feather it to prevent the crash, but then things got worse. Oh, yeah, that can happen sometimes. If your opponent gets a red shell on Rainbow Road and you're still close in the first lap, it's incredibly hard to dodge red shells on Rainbow Road. We're driving on such a thin strip of road that you cannot do any swing dodges. And Princess just pushed me into Twom. So I need Seb to crash, then I can pull a feather. And I need to drive cleanly. Will the NPCs let me? Well, Seb definitely crashed, so that's good news for me. Oh fuck, Koopa's in a bad... Yeah. Scoop was exactly in the spot that didn't want him to be, blocking my U-turn. Oh. Seb's actually lapping me, so this race is over. Whatever, it's a win, 13-7. Wow! Such a bad Rainbow Road. 13-7 in the end. It was a pretty good match until Star Cup. Then he collapsed. It was kind of like the final I did in match race against Scoop, so, where we had an even fight and